Standard Chinese, a modular approach. Orientation Module, Unit 4. Production Tape 1. On the comprehension tape in this unit, you learn to understand a number of questions and answers about where someone is from, where someone is now, and where something is located. Before you learn how to say these things, let's review your comprehension of them. Give an English equivalent for each of the sentences in the following exchanges. 1.
请问你是哪儿的人？
May I ask, where are you from?
我是德州人。
I'm from Texas.
安德森夫人是哪儿的人？
Where is Mrs. Anderson from?
他也是德州人。
She's from Texas, too. Number 2.
请问你老家在哪儿？
May I ask, where is your family from?
我老家在山东。
My family is from Shandong. Number 3.
他爱人现在在哪儿？
Where is his wife now?
他爱人现在在加拿大。
His wife is in Canada now. Number 4.
赵同志在这儿吗？
Is Comrade Zhao here?
赵同志不在这儿。
Comrade Zhao isn't here. If you had any problems with those sentences, rewind the tape and work on them some more. If you understood them all and were able to give equivalents, you should begin learning how to say them. Listen to this first exchange. Comrade Liu is talking with Mr. Anderson.
请问你是哪儿的人？
我是德州人。
You'll notice that this exchange is polite in flavor. The word 请问, may I ask, is a polite way of starting off when you're asking for information. Repeat, may I ask?
请问，请问，请问。
The word 请问 is always used at the beginning of the sentence. Repeat, may I ask, where are you from?
请问，你是哪儿的人？ 请问，你是哪儿的人？
The answer to this polite question is the same as it would be for the plain question, where are you from? Listen.
我是德州人。
Repeat the name for Texas.
德州，德州，德州。
Repeat the reply, I'm from Texas.
我是德州人。我是德州人。
Take the part of the American in Peking. You're at an official reception for foreign visitors. Comrade Liu is asking you a question. Say that you're from Texas.
请问你是哪儿的人？
我是德州人。
Again.
请问你是哪儿的人？
我是德州人。
What's the word for Texas?
德州。
How do you say, may I ask, where are you from?
请问，你是哪儿的人？
Let's continue the conversation. This time you ask Comrade Liu where she's from. You'll get a confirmation to your answer as well as an answer.
请问，你是哪儿的人？
我是上海人。
The conversation continues. Comrade Liu is asking about your wife. Listen.
请问安德森夫人是哪儿的人？
他也是德州人。
Mrs. Anderson is a Texan too. Repeat the word for also or too.
也，也，也。
It's important to remember that the adverb yeah goes before the verb. Repeat, she's from Texas too.
他也是德州人。他也是德州人。
How do you say, I'm from Texas too?
我也是德州人。
Try answering Comrade Leo's question about Mrs. Anderson. Say that she's from Texas too.
安德森夫人是哪儿的人？
他也是德州人。
Again.
安德森夫人是哪儿的人？
他也是德州人。
What's the word for California?
加州。
How do you say he's from California?
他是加州人。
What's the word for also or too?
也。
How do you say she's from California too?
他也是加州人。
You may have noticed that Mrs. Anderson was not called An Tai Tai in the question as you might have expected. Listen again.
安德森夫人是哪儿的人？
他也是德州人。
In the People's Republic of China, the word furen is used as a title for married women. Unlike the word Tai Tai, the word furen does not double as the word for wife. Repeat the word for Mrs. or Madam.
夫人。夫人。夫人。
For the remainder of this tape, assume that we're in Peking. This means that whenever you hear the title Mrs., the appropriate equivalent is furen. Repeat Mrs. Anderson.
安德森夫人。安德森夫人。安德森夫人。
Another point to make note of is that in the PRC, foreign surnames are given multisyllabic equivalents instead of the monosyllabic surnames the Chinese themselves have. How do you say, Mrs. Anderson is also a Texan?
安德森夫人也是德州人。
Just as Tai Tai is no longer used in the PRC to mean Mrs., neither is it used to mean wife. By the same token, 先生 is no longer used to mean husband. The word that is now used, 爱人, can mean either husband or wife. Listen.
他是英国人吗？
不是，他不是英国人。
他爱人呢？
他爱人也不是英国人。
The word for spouse, 爱人, is the verb to love, I with a falling tone, followed by the word for person, 人. Repeat the word for wife or husband.
爱人。爱人。爱人。
Notice that in the word 爱人, the second syllable has the neutral tone. Repeat the phrase that can mean either his wife or her husband.
他爱人。他爱人。他爱人。
Notice that 他, which can mean he or she, is used here to mean his or hers, without anything changed or added to it. Now repeat the sentence, his wife isn't English either.
他爱人也不是英国人。他爱人也不是英国人。
You'll notice that the adverb 也 also still goes before the verb, although not directly. The negative adverb 不 intervenes. How do you say, his wife isn't English either?
他爱人也不是英国人。
How do you say, I'm not a Texan?
我不是德州人。
How do you say, I'm not a Texan either?
我也不是德州人。
What's the word for husband or wife in the PRC?
爱人。
How do you say, his wife isn't English either?
他爱人也不是英国人。
Now you take the part of Mr. Anderson in Peking. You're at a reception talking with Comrade Huang, who is interested in England. You're being asked about some fellow visitors, but you know they're not from England.
他是英国人吗？
不是，他不是英国人。
他爱人呢？
他爱人也不是英国人。
Try it again.
他是英国人吗？
不是，他不是英国人。
他爱人呢？
他爱人也不是英国人。
Now let's eavesdrop as Mr. Martin, the Canadian representative, talks with Comrade Zhao at the same reception.
赵同志，你是哪儿的人？
我是青岛人。
青岛在哪儿？
青岛在山东。
Qingdao is a beautifully situated city as well as one of the best seaports in China. Repeat, Qingdao.
青岛。青岛。青岛。
Let's listen to the last two lines again.
青岛在哪儿？
青岛在山东。
The word nar with a low tone means where. Repeat where.
哪儿？哪儿？哪儿？
Since we're interested in location here, the verb 在 to be at, in, or on is used. Try repeating it.
在。在。在。
As with the question words who or what, the question word nar follows the verb at the end of the sentence. Repeat, where is Qingdao?
青岛在哪儿？青岛在哪儿？
In the answer to the question word nar is replaced with new information. Repeat, Qingdao is in Shandong.
青岛在山东。青岛在山东。
What's the word for where?
哪儿？
How do you say, where is Qingdao?
青岛在哪儿？
How do you say, Qingdao is in Shandong?
青岛在山东。
Listen to a similar exchange. Mr. Martin could have phrased his question like this.
请问，你老家在哪儿？
我老家在山东。
Repeat the word for original home.
老家。老家。老家。
The sentence, 你老家在哪儿, is translated as, where is your family from? Literally, it would be something like, where is your original home? Repeat, may I ask, where is your family from?
请问，你老家在哪儿？请问，你老家在哪儿？
Try it again. Ask, may I ask, where is your family from? This time you'll get a reply as well as a confirmation.
请问，你老家在哪儿？
我老家在山东。
Repeat, my family comes from Shandong.
我老家在山东。我老家在山东。
How do you say, my family is from Texas?
我老家在德州。
Well, what's the word for also?
也。
How do you say, my family's from Texas too?
我老家也在德州。
At the reception now, Mr. Anderson is talking with Comrade Huang. Listen.
请问你老家在哪儿？
我老家在德州。
你爱人呢？他老家在哪儿？
他老家也在德州。
Now you try it. Answer Comrade Huang's questions. Tell her that your family comes from Texas, as does your spouse's.
请问你老家在哪儿？
我老家在德州。
你爱人呢？他老家在哪儿？
他老家也在德州。
Later, Comrade Zhao is talking with another foreign visitor. Listen.
赵同志，你老家在河北吗？
我老家不在河北，我老家在山东。
Repeat 不在. Remember that the tone on 不 changes to rising before the falling tone of 在.
不在，不在，不在。
Repeat, my family doesn't come from Hebei.
我老家不在河北。我老家不在河北。
How do you say California?
加州。
How do you say my family doesn't come from California?
我老家不在加州。
Answer the following question. Tell your friend that your family doesn't come from California, they come from Texas.
你老家在加州吗？
我老家不在加州，我老家在德州。
Again.
你老家在加州吗？
我老家不在加州，我老家在德州。
Now that you've learned to ask where a place is, let's move on to talking about where a nearby person or thing is located. Back at the reception, Mr. Martin is looking for someone. Listen.
陈同志在哪儿？
他在那儿。
The word nar, with a falling tone, means there. As with the words for which and that, nega, nega, the only difference between the word for where, nar, and there, nar, is the tone. Notice that both question words which and where, nega and nar, have the low tone, while that and there, nega and nar, have the falling tone. Repeat there.
那儿，那儿，那儿。
When Comrade Zhao says, 他在那儿, she means he's right over there, and she's probably pointing at him. Repeat, he's over there.
他在那儿，他在那儿。
What is the word for where?
哪儿？
How do you ask, where is he?
他在哪儿？
How do you say, he's over there?
他在那儿。
Now you're back at the reception. Comrade Chen, with whom you were just talking, is now on the other side of the room. Try answering the next question.
陈世民同志在哪儿？
他在那儿。
Try it again.
陈世民同志在哪儿？
他在那儿。
What's the word for where?
哪儿？
What's the word for there?
那儿。
At the reception, Mr. Martin is still discussing Qingdao. Now he and Comrade Zhao are looking at a map. Listen.
青岛在哪儿？
青岛在这儿。
The word for here, 这儿, has a falling tone like the word nar. Repeat here.
这儿。这儿。这儿。
Imagine that you're pointing to the map. Repeat, Qingdao is here.
青岛在这儿。青岛在这儿。
Try answering the question yourself. Point out where Qingdao is.
青岛在哪儿？
青岛在这儿。
Again.
青岛在哪儿？
青岛在这儿。
Now let's listen as Mr. Anderson joins Mr. Martin and Comrade Zhao at the map. Mr. Anderson is talking to Comrade Zhao.
哎，赵同志，你老家在这儿吗？
我老家不在这儿， 我老家在那儿，在山东。
你爱人呢？
他老家不在山东，他老家在河北。
Now you take the part of Mr. Anderson in the conversation. Pointing on the map, ask Kamar Zhao if her family comes from here. Then ask about her husband's family.
哎，赵同志，你老家在这儿吗？
我老家不在这儿，我老家在那儿，在山东。
你爱人呢？
他老家不在山东，他老家在河北。
Try it again. Ask if her family comes from here as you point on the map, and then ask about her husband's family.
哎，赵同志，你老家在这儿吗？
我老家不在这儿，我老家在那儿，在山东。
你爱人呢？
他老家不在山东，他老家在河北。
Now let's talk about people again. Since people move and travel a lot, you ask where someone is now. Listen.
你爱人现在在哪儿？
我爱人现在在加拿大。
Repeat the word for now.
现在，现在，现在。
Notice that in this sentence, 现在 goes before the verb, behaving like other adverbs you had, such as yeah, also. Listen to the sentence, my spouse is in Canada now.
我爱人现在在加拿大。
Unlike other country names you've learned, the word for Canada does not have a shortened form. Repeat the name Canada.
加拿大，加拿大，加拿大。
Repeat the sentence, my spouse is in Canada now.
我爱人现在在加拿大。我爱人现在在加拿大。
What's the word for now?
现在，
How do you say, my spouse is in Canada now?
我爱人现在在加拿大。
Try answering the next question. Say that your spouse is in Canada now.
你爱人现在在哪儿？
我爱人现在在加拿大。
Again.
你爱人现在在哪儿？
我爱人现在在加拿大。
Now let's review what we've covered on this tape. I'll say an English sentence and you put it into Chinese. The sentences are arranged in exchanges. Let's go. Number 1. Where is Mrs. Anderson from?
安德森夫人是哪儿的人？
She's from Texas.
他是德州人。
May I ask, where are you from?
请问你是哪儿的人？
I'm from Texas too.
我也是德州人。
Number 2. Is he English?
他是英国人吗？
No, he's not English.
不是，他不是英国人。
And his wife?
他爱人呢？
She's not English either.
他爱人也不是英国人。
Where's his wife now?
他爱人现在在哪儿？
She's in Canada now.
他现在在加拿大。
Number 3. Where is Qingdao?
青岛在哪儿？
Qingdao is in Shandong.
青岛在山东。
Number 4. My family comes from Texas.
我老家在德州。
His family comes from Texas too.
他老家也在德州。
Number 5. Is Comrade Chen here?
陈同志在这儿吗？
He's here.
他在这儿。
This is the end of the tape. End of Orientation Module Unit 4, Production Tape 1.